Oh, sorry, I thought you was talking on the phone saying hello. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to, Peabody took me to court for possession. You are on the phone. Okay. I knew there was a reason why I thought you was on the phone.
Go for it.
Right, so Peabody took me to court for possession of my flat. It used to belong to Family Mosaic.
Are you recording by any chance?
Yeah, I'm recording myself because I want proof.
Could you please, because I don't...
All right, yeah, okay, no, I won't put it on you. All right, I'll put it on me. All right?
Yeah, just to be... that's fine, go for it.
Yeah, no, I want proof that I'm here saying what I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Okay, prior to you recording, let me show you. There's nothing I can say to you that I'm informed about. I'm just a security...
Yeah, no, I'm making a request to you. I'm just explaining...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
It is very difficult for me. Right, so they took me to court for possession of my flat. I was there for the first hearing. The second hearing, I had solicitors actually directing me away from my court hearing because in the first hearing it said that I had no contract with Peabody. Okay, my contract was with Family Mosaic. Peabody took it over, yeah? So my tenancy is non-existent. I've been there for 13 years and nobody had made any attempt to take possession in the legal time limit. So he said, you can't. Obviously you can't get me out of the flat because there's this ownership thing that if you have lived in a property for 12 years or more, uncontested legally, it's my flat. It is actually my property, right? I heard all that, and all the rent I paid to Peabody was to be paid back to me, plus some. Now, obviously, because I was kept away from the court hearing, I don't know how much that was. I didn't receive any mail. I didn't even receive the verdict, you know, the actual outcome of the court case, although I know where it was going, because to proceed with the court case, they had to present a contract or tenancy, and you didn't have one. So I know nothing would have changed from the first one. Okay, that's just common sense. So Peabody is legally obliged to make sure that I get all the paperwork concerning the court case, the proceedings that they was taking against me. Whether they won or lost or whatever, I am entitled to that paperwork. So I am here in person requesting all the court papers and the outcome of the hearing. And that's why I'm recording myself being in the Peabody thing, because this is legally, you're legally obliged, not you personally, you know, Peabody is legally obliged to give me all the paperwork concerning the property, the outcome of the court hearing, and everything in between.
That's fine. Are you local to the area by any chance?
Sorry?
Are you local to the area by any chance?
No, it's been quite a trek, and I am disabled, and it is very difficult, but my mail keeps being stolen, which is why I'm requesting the paperwork. And, all the rest of it is very, very complicated. And like you say, you're just the security, but I'm just making that request, but I need to pick it up in person.
That's fine. The reason I'm asking you whether you are local to the area, so we don't have because what we tend to do is...
Because I've had goons come up pretending that Peabody won the court case and physically dragged me out of my home with phony paperwork, with somebody there who was claiming to represent Peabody. And I find it very difficult to believe that Peabody would get involved in stuff like that because, you know, it's a very big crime. Do you know what I mean?
Were they bailiffs?
Oh, they were dressed like bailiffs. They said they were bailiffs. And maybe they were bailiffs, but like I said, they was acting illegally, probably a side job, an extra thing on the side. But definitely illegal. And this isn't like one of them illegal mortgage bank evictions where they got phony courts, you know, like kangaroo courts basically, just the company stating that they're court. No, this was done in the county court. This was legal and legit and...
So what was the outcome of the case?
Well, the outcome of the case is, well, it wouldn't have changed because to change what happened on the first day, they would have needed a tenancy contract or something like that to prove that they had grounds to make the claim. And like I said, because I'd been there for over 12 years, they had no contract or claim. I wasn't there legally because I had a contract with Family Mosaic, which holds no ground or water for Peabody to take me to court. So nothing would have changed unless they forged the tenancies, but then they wouldn't have needed to have stolen. They would still have had to have paid me back all my rent. Do you know what I mean? That I paid over 10 years. I mean, you're talking about a large sum of money and even more in property, you know? I don't think Peabody has much to do with it, but I do think that the solicitors knew about it and a lot of the people that are working for Peabody are involved in it. And I've got proof. I've got it all. I recorded the so-called eviction with their phony paperwork. Do you know what I mean? I've got the whole lot.
Okay, let me find out what we consider a neighbourhood manager. They're generally supposed to be on duty, but one isn't.
See, what I could do is, I mean, really, you should be able to just get the paperwork today, really. No, well, or no, you can't. So, yeah, get in touch with somebody. You know, Peabody is legally obliged to give me all the paperwork.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of
yeah.
that. But I need to get somebody that can get it because I can't. But I need to get somebody that can.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. It's not nice being dragged out of your home. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's true.
They took all my furniture and they said that I had to contact 45
West Debris
Road, blah, 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 to get my furniture back. Like I've got somewhere to put it. I'm homeless.
This is tomorrow. Okay, I'm supposed to be speaking to... Is this Tyrus? Oh, my bad. I don't know how I got the wrong number. But alright, thank you so much. Bye. Just bear with me a second, you know?
Yeah, sure. You know, I've kept a close eye on my flat and they've got workmen in there that said they were sent there by Peabody.
Alright. And how long ago was this?
Today.
Today?
Yeah.
Did you call Peabody properly, you know?
Hmm?
Did you give Peabody a call?
I can't phone anybody, unfortunately. I'm targeted with this hacking thing when they keep diverting my calls, which is why I have to come in person. I can't get my mail. My calls are all diverted. I mean, I'll show you my phone with all the hacking licenses and... I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous what they're doing to me. I mean, I know it's worth a lot of money and I know that they've done this because they think I'm stupid. But I'm far from stupid, and I can't let this go.
All right. Are you able to come in tomorrow?
It'll be difficult, but I will come in.
All right. I would suggest you come in tomorrow because I think better you sit down with somebody face to face.
Oh, absolutely.
And do it over the phone because.
I can't do it over the phone.
So tomorrow we'll have an NM on duty. So let me look at who's on duty tomorrow, because the person who's on duty today they come in. So,
I mean, it shows how serious it was that the judge told the Peabody representative in court that they need to get a team of solicitors. Now, I didn't know why they had to get a team of solicitors for a rent rebate and the fact that it's mine, but then it's a flat. It's not a house. And I'm entitled to the freehold, which is from the ground up. So it's more than just my flat that is mine.
Name, first name, last name, and the address you're coming from.
Yes, absolutely.
And then what I do is, as soon as I get here in the morning, once I see the officer, I will call you so you can talk to them, try to come.
Yeah, but give them all the details because it's a lot of hard work going through it all. So they've got all the paperwork.
I'll give them the details and tell them to give you a call, and then you can explain what you have explained to me.
Yeah. See, I couldn't work out why they needed a team of solicitors. But obviously, it's probably they can't separate the deed because I own it, and it's an awful lot of properties on that deed. So that's why they needed it. But they can't take it away from me. You know, the law is the law, and they actually took it to court. So
The law says you win, not then you win.
absolutely, and
Go for residencies and come.
yes. Well, at the moment I'm homeless. It doesn't feel that great, but I do realise it's a gift from God. One that somebody's trying to steal from me. But I am aware that just because somebody says they're from Peabody doesn't mean they are from Peabody.
Show the accreditation.
You know, I'm not stupid, and I fully intend to give Peabody every chance. You know, I mean, if they're not involved in it, then we should be working together.
We do use a lot of third parties though.
Yes, and this is how they've all got in. You know, they actually put a metal door up the front to stop me from getting back in the house after they dragged me out, which is illegal to stop because I'm disabled and I've got nowhere else to go. They sawed through my door. I mean, they're really monsters. And
Yes, ma'am. As you're saying?
yeah, where was I up to? I've said this story so many times. Yeah, so they came in and dragged me out, you know, which is illegal all on its own. And, you know, just because somebody's got like a card printed out saying that they are so-and-so from so-and-so doesn't actually mean that they are. You know, and the workmen there are saying that they're there from Peabody. But, you know, when they got me out, they put a metal gate up the front of the house to stop me getting in. And then I got a text saying, how did I appreciate the work that they've done? Like, they've logged it in as my request.
Hello?
Do you know what I mean? So I know there's something dodgy.
Very sorry. Yes, it is. I have a tenant here who has well, she basically come in and she wants to gather some information about stuff, nothing I can provide for her. But she says she's already going to leave right. So I'll put her on the phone and she'll explain herself and
Goodness, that's going to
make
take.
things a bit easier. Yeah, here you go, my love. Just grab a seat there.
Oh, okay.
If you want to take the notepad and the note.